Imagine holding the most powerful object in the universe, and it fits right between your ears. The human brain, 3 pounds of flesh, billions of neurons, and a staggering number of unanswered questions. We've unlocked the secrets of distant galaxies, but when it comes to understanding ourselves, the greatest frontier lies within. In this deep dive, we're re-unpacking the greatest unsolved mysteries of the human brain, from the riddle of consciousness to the strange theater of our dreams, and the remarkable ability of our minds to rewire and evolve. Buckle in. This is a journey inside your mind that might just change how you see yourself and the world around you. Let's start with one of the biggest questions in all of science. What is consciousness? You're watching this video. You're hearing my voice. But who is actually doing the listening? Consciousness is your inner world, the self-aware narrator behind your thoughts. It allows you to reflect, imagine, dream, and choose. But here's the twist. Even with all our technology, we don't fully understand how a network of electrical signals in your brain gives rise to subjective experience. Some theories suggest it's all about integration, your brain stitching together countless bits of information into a seamless experience. Others believe consciousness might emerge from quantum processes or hidden layers of neural complexity we haven't yet mapped. Then there is the infamous hard problem of consciousness. How does the firing of neurons lead to feeling something? Why does red look red? Why does music stir emotion? How can we measure awareness itself? Philosophers, neuroscientists, and even computer scientists debate this constantly. Some say AI will never be conscious because it lacks biology. Others argue consciousness is simply a pattern, and any system with the right pattern might one day wake up. Whatever the answer, one thing's for sure. Understanding consciousness could redefine not just science, but what it means to be human. 2. The enigma of memory. 11:19. Narrator. Think about your earliest memory. Maybe it's a birthday cake, a lost toy, a parent's voice. That moment, no matter how old you were, is stored in a network of cells that's been rewired, reinforced, and reshaped across your lifetime. Memory is not a recording. It's a reconstruction. Every time you remember, you're rebuilding the event from scratch, and often changing it just a little. There are several types of memory. Short-term memory, which lasts seconds to minutes. Long-term memory, which can stick for decades. Episodic memory, your mental diary of lived experiences. Procedural memory, like riding a bike or tying your shoes. What's mysterious is how these memories are encoded. We know the hippocampus is key for new memories, but memories don't stay there. They're gradually moved to the cortex over time, a process called consolidation. Scientists are now exploring if we can enhance memory or even manipulate it. Could we one day erase trauma, implant false memories, boost recall with neurotechnology? The ethical implications are massive. If memory defines who we are, what happens when we start editing it? Every night, your brain becomes a surreal storyteller. You fly, you fall. You visit places you've never seen, feel things you can't explain, and sometimes, just sometimes, you wake up transformed. But why do we dream? There are many theories. Some believe dreams help process emotions, giving your brain a sandbox to experiment with complex feelings. Others suggest dreams are a form of memory maintenance, like cleaning your mental hard drive. And some see dreams as pure biological noise, the brain interpreting random signals from the brainstem. But dreams aren't meaningless. Studies show they often reflect real-life stress, relationships, and unresolved conflicts. They may even help us solve problems creatively. Ever had a breakthrough after sleeping on it? One clue lies in brain structure. The limbic system, responsible for emotion, lights up during REM sleep, while the prefrontal cortex, which governs logic, powers down. The result? Intense, emotional, and often illogical narratives. We still don't know exactly why we dream, but they remain one of the brain's most vivid mysteries. Here's something amazing. Your brain is never finished. For decades, scientists believed the brain stopped developing after childhood. Now we know that's false. The brain is plastic. It can change, adapt, and even rebuild itself across a lifetime. This is called neuroplasticity. Lose a sense. The brain rewires to compensate. Learn a new skill? Your neural maps reorganize, suffer a stroke. Entire regions can reroute tasks to undamaged areas. Even something as small as practicing gratitude can physically reshape neural circuits. This adaptability opens incredible doors for therapy, education, and personal growth. It means we're not stuck. Even aging brains can grow, and it explains how some individuals recover from trauma, learn languages later in life, or overcome deeply embedded habits. The more we understand plasticity, the more we see the brain not as a fixed machine, but as a living, evolving system. As we peer deeper into the mind, technology is changing everything. Neuroimaging tools like fMRI and PET scans allow us to watch the brain in action, seeing how different regions light up during thought, emotion, even creativity. Brain-computer interfaces are becoming real. Devices like Neuralink aim to connect human minds directly to machines, allowing for new ways to communicate, learn, or even control prosthetic limbs with thought alone. We're also seeing advances in brain stimulation, treatments using magnetic or electrical pulses to treat depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Artificial intelligence is learning to decode brain activity. In some labs, AI can now reconstruct images you're looking at, based only on your brainwaves. But with these breakthroughs come big ethical questions. Who owns our thoughts? Should we manipulate memory? What are the risks of merging mind and machine? The future of brain science could unlock cures for diseases like Alzheimer's, open doors to superintelligence, or cross boundaries we're not ready for. So, what have we learned? That the brain, this soft, silent organ, holds mysteries deeper than space. We don't fully understand why we dream, how we think, or where consciousness comes from. We're still exploring how memory works, how to heal the injured mind, and what happens when we begin to merge our biology with machines. But with every discovery, we get a little closer to understanding ourselves. In the end, the biggest mystery of the brain may be that it's asking the questions about itself. Thanks for joining this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the unknown. And remember, your brain is watching you right now.